I would say probably about 5 minutes, and I sort of had probably 10 minutes total of just sort of not doing anything, like just go downstairs, sit down. I wasn't sleeping, but just switch off for a little while, and I felt fine. Like my main thing is the food situation, and if I don't get food, I just shut down. So I was really like forcing myself, because it was 30-40 knots. It's pretty hard to eat, do anything, so I was just really forcing myself to eat food, and I didn't really want to, but just kept it going in, and I didn't really feel tired at all through the race, but just tried to do everything. Talking to everyone else, I ate a lot more than the other guys got in, and just had quite a lot of like bars and things, so I was just doing that the whole time, and I think that really, or for me anyway, I know that works. It's just that overcomes sleep and everything else, so just kept food in, liquid in, and everything else, so that's good. I sort of come from a boatwork background, so my thing is always, make sure the boat's perfect before the race, and I think that showed a little bit. Like, didn't have anything go wrong. Like, I had a few little breakages, like the strop on the boom broke, but it didn't make any difference. It still held. It's just not as good as it should be, but so everything else was fine. And one of the pad eyes started leaking, but that started leaking this race. So a few things like that that need to be done. There's always little modifications I can make and want to make, just to make life slightly easier, just sort of keep the inside of the boat tidier, and it's more just for tidiness, I think. Anything I want to change, just to keep the boat simpler and sort of avoid things going wrong from clusters and ropes everywhere. Well, we've got a little delivery up to Concarneau, leaving this evening, so sort of sailing through the race course that we'll be sailing in the next race, sort of looking around and looking at the different aspects of the race, just going through the Ras de Seine and different areas, and the boat's coming out of the water to have the bottom repainted, so there's sort of a week where there'll be no sailing happening, and in that week I just want to try and sort of get away from the boat and just have a full-on chill out and not really do anything related to boats. I think just get yourself back to neutral or whatever, and then yeah, we've got a week of training leading up to the race, so just want to work on more upwind speed, I think is what I'm lacking really. So just sailing and refining everything as we go.